What up? 8 months now with the dreadlocks, and it's been a good 8 months. I mean, I told you my 6 month I was pleased with where they were then. So I mean, now 8 month I'm loving them. I love how they look, but because I've been content with how they look, I haven't done like any maintenance. Like I'm not even palm rolling. I'm really not doing anything, and it's like it shows if you get close. You can like if I just grab, you can just see loose hair. And so that's stuff that will go away with palm rolling. So if you've got that loose hair, keep palm rolling. It will become part of the dread. Or you can take a crochet hook and weave it through. But I haven't done anything. I've been washing it, so they're clean. But there's just so much still I have to do. Even with blunted tips, like some hair still comes out the end. So you got to go back and retuck that away. And there's still maintenance you need to do. Not as much as earlier on, but still stuff that I haven't been doing. And the loose hair, one thing I want to talk about is where that comes from, because for me personally, I know where mine's been coming from. It's in the earlier dreading process. If I had like a stray hair in my head, I would just pull it out of my head because I got rid of my problem, and I would just kind of hope that it would grow back into a dread. But it didn't work out like that, and so that's why I have these loose hairs that are like shorter because they're younger because I pulled them out. And then some, like if I was pulling two apart and they were connected by a few hairs, I would pull those few hairs out of the dread that so I'm not pulling them from my head, but I'm pulling them out of that dread so I can separate them, but then there's still just more loose hair created there. So if you got that same problem, and as like convenient as it is to rip that hair out, don't do it. That's why I did, like, I call these my bangs. That's what I did with my bangs. That's why these are so short, because they were hanging out, so just pull them out. And so now I've got to wait for these to get a little longer before I can like crochet them into the dreads. So don't make that mistake. Learn from my errors. Now I'm going to talk about beads a little bit. I've got a few beads in. I've got a little braided one right here. When I make them, I have, like any leftover clay I put in a ball. So this one right here is like my leftover ball. So it's just got all sorts of colors. It's one of my favorite ones. And then I've just got like a solid purple one back here. And how I wear them like sides or back, and like middle of the dread or towards the end. I've seen some people wear them in the front, and I think that that's weird. And I've seen some people wear beads like right at the root, and I think that looks kind of dumb. So personal preference, I think if you're gonna wear the beads, towards the back, and like middle of the dread or towards the end of it, and don't wear too many. You don't want to overkill. Just a tasteful amount, you know. Well, here's a Congo update. My one Congo. So I have 37 dreads. If I count this one as one, so like you used to have 38, not 37. But I mean, I love the Congo. It's so cool. And so I usually wear a little braided one, like right there on the Congo. I'm still selling beads too. If you're interested, you can just shoot me a message on here. I can do like any colors you want. I can do custom things. Like I just sent someone one with their name on it, because I can do things like that with the clay. So if that's something you're interested in, just shoot me a message. We can work something out. And that's about all for 8 months. Like I said, I'm super pleased with where they are. I was happy at 6 months, so now 8 months, I'm just like boom, loving it. You know, everything about them just good. I wish they were longer, because I really want to be able to tie them back with the dreads. I think that's the coolest. So someday. But that's about all I've got for the update wise. Now I'll show you my dreads. See you next month.